in the mix with Jameson Live Radio.
That's right. Moisten is Zambia. Welcome to another great episode of the Jameson Live Radio Show, coming at you live from the hottest station in the motherland, all right? It's 89.1 in the central parts of Zambia and Hot 877 right here in the beautiful city of Lusaka. Yep, I know you must be wondering where Kaliwa is. Kaliwa is not around today. I'll be your host, Taffy, aka the Bad Boy T. I'll be standing in for the Black Stallion, all right? But worry not. The Jameson Brand Ambassador for Zambia, Daniel, is back. And we also have Mako, our sports analyst, also a presenter for Supersports. Welcome to the show, guys. Daniel, welcome back.
Thanks, man.
Where have you been? 2 weeks?
Yeah, my grand wasn't too well, but now we're on a wave.
Okay.
Changing the game. We're changing the game. Yeah, it's feeling way better now, so I'm feeling way better too.
Ah, that's great.
Yeah.
Mako J. Jizo, our sports guru. What's going on?
Good afternoon, Taffy. Good afternoon, Daniel.
Good afternoon.
I was wanting to do that.
Greetings to you.
And good afternoon, listeners.
Okay, great. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mako, right, in today's conversation is all about the upcoming Champions League final and of course the world of football. Would be recapping on some of the games that have happened over the weeks, and also some upcoming games and some surprises as well. The friendlies, and of course the lead up to the Russia 2018 with FIFA. And of course we'll be having our usual Jameson weekly game where you get to win a bottle of Jameson, all right? But with a different touch this week, all right? But before we get into the conversation, let's go for a quick break, listening to a selection of some beautiful music that we have right here, all right? This still remains the Jameson Live Radio Show, brought to you by Jameson Irish Whiskey, the #1 Irish whiskey in the world, all right? Exactly. And what you can do right now is go on your Facebook, all right, and search for Jameson Irish Whiskey. We're actually live right there. Keep it triple distilled.
Triple distilled, twice as smooth. This is Jameson Live Radio.
That's right, this music from Slap D featuring Bobby East is called for a long time, alright? Slap D has been trending for a long time. But anyways, we're not here to talk about Slap D. We're actually here to talk about the championship, alright? And we have our sports guru, like I mentioned. Remember, it's still... That's right. It's the Jameson Live Radio Show with me, Taffy, aka the Bad Boy T, and Mako, our sports analyst and presenter on Supersport. We also have our brand ambassador who's back after a 2-week break.
Yeah.
Daniel, what's been going on?
Nothing much, really. I just took a break. Caught me off guard there.
I know.
Yeah, I hope people are catching us live on Facebook. That is on Facebook.com/Jameson Zambia, and
exactly.
Twitter Jameson Zam, Instagram Jameson Zam as well. Just hashtag Jameson Live Radio ZM to catch up with us. And
exactly.
you can check some of our old episodes on YouTube as well. Just type in Jameson Zambia.
Yep, you can catch up. We're actually in episode 19, alright? Yeah. So guys, let's get straight into it, alright? What did you think of Atletico Madrid's 3-0 win to Marseille for UEFA Europa League with Antoine scoring 2 out of the 3? Was it a well-deserved final, Michael?
Yes, final it was. I mean, these were the, well, you could say the two teams that had the best form in the Europa League. And Atletico Madrid, well, they've won it before, and at some point they've been trying to get a notch higher. But seeing that they got knocked down to the Europa League, I think they could do. They tried to go out and get their best, because that would guarantee them a slot to the Champions League, of course. But for Marseille, likewise, they breezed through their group, and they had a couple of challenges in their quarterfinals. I mean, from the last 16 quarterfinals and in the semifinals as well, which they managed to overcome as a unit. Very solid.
Yep.
So all in all, I think the teams with the best form made it through to the finals and was deserved participants.
Okay. Daniel, what do you think?
Well, only thing I found notable is, because I just had a little reference, so that Atletico after that played, is it after or before, and they played the Nigerian Super Eagles?
Exactly.
Which I think is pretty outstanding.
Yeah.
Considering the results after.
Yeah, I mean 3-2.
Atletico 3.
Yeah, it was actually after, yeah. So maybe just getting back to the Europa League final, Taffy. I think, up until Marseille suffered an injury to one of their key players, Dimitri Payet, who unfortunately will actually miss the World Cup due to that injury. Seems to have had a problem with his hamstring.
Okay.
So up until that point, which was about in the 30th minute, up until that point, Marseille looked like they were in contention in this final.
I see.
But he's their key playmaker.
I see.
Okay, so I mean, no disrespect to the guy that came on for him. I mean, he's much younger.
Yeah.
But I think even the morale of the Marseille team dropped a notch when their leader had to be substituted. And from then on, Atletico Madrid just took advantage and scored a couple. I mean, 2 of the goals were from silly mistakes from Marseille, and the mistakes that you don't expect in the final.
Exactly.
Marseille themselves did actually have chances. I mean, Tova,
Yeah.
the guys, they did have chances which they didn't bury. And all in all, I think Atletico Madrid put out a proper performance as a team.
Yeah.
I know them as a hard nut to crack. They have a seriously intense coach. He unfortunately was watching that match from the stands because he was suspended. He had picked up a red card in one of the semi-finals, so he was watching it from the stands. But his assistants ably handled that game, and they showed character. I mean, Antoine Griezmann, like you were saying, scoring 2 goals, and ironically enough, the final was actually in France, being played in Lyon. And he's one of the players who's going to be key for France at the World Cup. So there's a lot at play in this particular final.
I see. All right, so you can call us on 096-7877-447-0974-870-877. Or better yet, you can drop a comment on Facebook. All right, that's Jameson Irish Whiskey. All right, share your views about the past games and some of the upcoming games. All right, I mean, with the upcoming UEFA Champions League final with Real Madrid and the current champion and most successful club with 12 titles versus Liverpool as the challenger this Saturday. All right, Mako, could you confirm the local kickoff time for that game? I'm sure everybody's excited.
Yeah, well, of course, I mean, there's the whole build-up that a lot of people love to watch, and I mean, the whole ceremonial build-up to the kickoff itself. That will all start at 2000 hours local time.
Okay.
But actual kickoff is 2045 Zambian time.
2045.
2045.
All right, Saturday. So we'll have Ronaldo versus Mo Salah, and of course the other players, Roberto Firmino and Sadio Mane. And what's that game going to be like, Marco?
It's going to be blistering. I mean, a lot of people have been talking about hashtag it's SFM on one side and hashtag BBC SFM, of course. Salah, Mohamed Salah, and Sadio Mane and Firmino. All these players, by the way, like all 3 of those, are going to the World Cup. That just shows you the caliber of the front line for Liverpool. So much as people might be writing them off, the fact that they only managed to finish 3rd in the Premier League, they have guaranteed Champions League qualification for next season. But the fact that they have gone past the string of teams that they went past through, Manchester City, no push over, and they actually breezed back. The breeze back, you know, it was all in all. I think the thing is they just play with the handbrake down.
I see.
They just play attacking football. We will score a lot of goals. The opponent's task is to try and equal their tally. So they have an average defense, but they score a lot of goals. That's Liverpool's position. And likewise, Real Madrid. Wow. The BBC, of course, Bale, Benzema, and Cristiano.
Exactly.
They've proved it before. They were the first team last season out to defend their title. First time it has been done in the Open era since 1992 that the Champions League has been won back-to-back seasons by the same team.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah, so all in all, I mean, this is teams with pedigree deserving to be in the Champions League final.
All right, so it's going to be a great one. Daniel, today's trivia is going to be interesting.
It will.
What are we looking at?
So today we want to find out who you think will win, and if you're accurate, or if we don't have anyone very accurate, the closest will get a bottle of Jameson, but you'll get the bottle next week.
Okay,
of course,
on next week's
show.
show.
We only find out who actually wins next weekend. So,
all right. All right.
So essentially, I said so. If you know who's gonna win as well, you can comment on our live feed, and we'll consider all that as well. However, do not comment after Saturday or
no.
That wouldn't be a prediction. That would be something else.
Especially after 23 hours.
23 hours.
I predicted.
No.
So most people are taking in this week and tomorrow, right? Yes. Saturday doesn't count, right? So we're going to go straight into it. Give us a call on 0967-877-447, 0974-870-877. You can give us your predictions here, or you can leave your comments on the Facebook page, which is Jameson Irish Whiskey, all right? Hello, you're through to Hot FM.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, hi, how are you doing? You're through to Hot FM.
Okay, Jackson here.
Jackson.
Jackson.
All right, Jackson. I have Daniel and Mako in the studio with me.
Hey, Daniel. Hey, Mako.
Hey, how's it?
Proper.
So who do you think will win the match this coming weekend?
Definitely Liverpool, man.
How much do you think they'll win by?
It's 4-1 in favor of Liverpool. Mo Salah with the
4-1.
brace.
Okay.
Firmino with the goal.
What's that, 4-1?
Mane.
Yeah.
Pardon me?
This says 4-1.
Did you say 4-1?
4-1 in favor of Liverpool, yes.
Okay.
Very brave prediction.
Brave prediction.
And
That
what
is
is Jackson still on the line?
Jackson, are you still here? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Jackson, what are the first 4 digits of your NRC, please?
It's 12:23.
12:23. All right, Jackson. Thank you for coming through. Keep it locked right here on your number one for news
Thanks a lot.
and entertainment.
Anytime.
All right. Hello, you through to Hot FM.
Hello?
Hello, hi. How you doing? You're through to Hot FM. Who do we have on the line?
Thanks. How are you?
We're doing great. Who do we have on the line?
Kasampi.
Kasampi.
Yes.
All right, Kasampi. I've got Daniel and Mako in the studio. It's easy. All you have to do is give us a prediction of the final game between Real Madrid and Liverpool.
It's an obvious thing. Liverpool can't win.
Okay. All right. Okay, that is your...
What, sorry?
3-1.
3-1.
3-1.
Madrid 3, Liverpool 1.
Okay, give us the first 4 digits to your NRC and your full names.
6226. Kasampi Lopota.
6226.
Fantastic.
All right.
Kasampi Lopota.
All right, Kasampi, thank you for coming through. All right, let's pick up one more call and see if we have another prediction coming in. Hello, you're through to Hot FM. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Hello, hi, how you doing? You're through to Hot FM.
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, we're doing great. You're through to the Jameson live radio show.
Oh.
Who do we have on the line?
This is Kefas.
Kefas. All right, Kefas, I've got Daniel and Mako in the studio.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you think of, what are your predictions for the final between Real Madrid and Liverpool this weekend?
2-1 to Liverpool.
2-1 to Liverpool. All right. Give us the first 4 digits to your NRC and your full names.
30.
3016. And your full names
my
are?
full names are Kefas Jimbi.
Kefas Jimbi.
Yes.
All right, Kefas. All right. Thank you for coming through. So, Daniel, one more time. If you get the predictions right, what do you get next week?
Yeah, you get yourself a celebration bottle for the weekend, that weekend. So, yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty exciting. They should tune in next week as well on Thursday,
Okay.
5 to 5:30, and we'll announce the winner then.
All
I'm
right.
sure they would have known already by Saturday, but yeah, we'll announce it on the show then.
All right. Keep it locked right here on your hot number one for news and entertainment. This is the Jameson live radio show. We just checked out our Jameson weekly trivia.
Get excited. It's time for the Jameson Weekly Trivia.
Okay, you can keep the calls coming in. It's still the Jameson live radio show brought to you by the triple distilled twice as smooth Jameson Irish whiskey. We've been talking about the Champions League final and the world of football with Supersports analyst presenter Mako. All right. So in the last week, we've also seen surprises with Man City winning the Premiership title this year with a 100 points lead, as well as winning the EFL Cup in February, and Chelsea winning the FA Cup by penalty 1 against the legends Manchester United 1-0. What did you think of those games, Marco, and where did Man U go wrong, and this affected Jose Mourinho?
I think when Man U went wrong is, the argument is out. People think it's tactically. But I think they approached the game with the ambition to frustrate Chelsea and not necessarily play their typical style of football. So, the fact that they managed to frustrate Chelsea and limit them to, to do very little damage, they in turn did not play as well as we know a Manchester United team to play. So that affected them. They didn't create as many chances as they should have. And as such, they didn't score. They didn't have a single shot on goal in the whole first half. So that tells you that they set out to defend That they did.
Yeah.
But then, what were they doing going forward? So when they had the ball, they were not a threat to Chelsea. I think that's where they lost it. So they couldn't build up from anything. First half was average and poor. Going into the second half, I think they really couldn't kick into gear.
Okay.
Speaking of managers, Arsenal finally announced their coach, Unai.
Yes.
Is it Unai?
Finally.
Unai Emery.
They finally have
chime in, Mako.
It was actually pronounced as himself. 46-year-old Spaniard, and was at Sevilla, won the Europa League with them 3 times, went to Paris Saint-Germain, and he's won the league and the cup double. So he's a decorated coach.
So there's hope.
8 titles. Took his CV as it is. So for Arsenal, and it does play an attacking style of football. So open football coming to Arsenal, I think they've got hope to get back to the big leagues. And I mean, right now they finished in 5th, 6th position. So they might get back into the top 4.
Okay, so before the FIFA World Cup kicks off in Russia, there are some international friendlies that will be coming up, which are the notable ones to look out for. There's practically a minimum of 4 matches daily before the World Cup, Marco.
I mean, leading up to the World Cup itself, there's the whole final list that will need to be done, of course, which is going to be on the 4th of June. So a lot of managers have their headaches, in as much as they'll play these friendlies and all. I think Brazil are going to play Norway or something like that. But I think the tune-up squads, the 4th of June is going to be key to see which manager names who in their final squads.
Okay, I see. So people, our phone lines are still open. The number is... or rather, you can just send your predictions. Remember, the person with the exact or closest scores wins a bottle of Jameson, which will be announced in the weeks coming. All right, next week rather. All right, the Jameson Zambia Facebook followers can participate. Just share your predictions in the comment sections of this live stream. Please note, only prediction from today's show will be considered. All right, anything after Saturday, nada. Hey, nada. All right.
So everyone can catch us this weekend at the Rewind Party.
Okay.
We'll catch the Jameson team
upstairs!
Exactly.
Monday Hill Car Park!
Yes,
Coming through my dungaree.
Yeah. Catch us if you want to catch up with the team and just say hi, or of course get yourself some high quality Irish whiskey. You will find us there, so pretty exciting. Hope to see you there.
Okay, great. Marco, anything you'd like to add on before we let you go?
Well, of course, I mean, people should go out in numbers. Wherever they will be watching it from, if they decide to take part in the Jameson, the key is drink responsibly.
Exactly.
Yes, it is a fine whiskey.
Yeah, it is a fine whiskey.
Yes,
smooth.
Of course, but drink it responsibly. There is life after the Champions League final and the weekend as a whole. So Monday will be a day to be productive. So enjoy your whiskey, but enjoy it responsibly.
Exactly. And that brings us to the end of the show, people. It's been a fantastic show today with the lads. We appreciate your listenership for tuning in to the show and joining us live on Facebook. All right. Remember, it's Jameson Irish Whiskey. Thank you, Marco, for coming through as always. Hopefully, we'll have you around at some point during the World Cup, I'm sure.
Well, it's a pleasure. Yes, I hope to be invited again.
All right. Daniel, we'll see you next week. Kaliwa is back on the show next week, same time, same station. Stay triple distilled, twice as smooth, and enjoy Jameson responsibly. And as always, Shalanipo wa Zambia.
Triple distilled, twice as smooth. This is Jameson Live Radio.